and I am the core member of VIT Mathematical Association. So let us start with today's topic, that is triple integrals. So first of all, let us see the syntax for evaluating the triple integral. First, see this int f z za zb is one function, that is this will return the integration of function f with respect to z, and the lower limits of z is za and the upper limit of z is zb. This will give us one function, and after that we'll again integrate it with respect to y, and it will have lower limit ya and upper limit yb. And after that, when we'll get another function, we'll again integrate it with respect to x, xa and xb. Okay, so let's start with first example. So in this example, we are given find the volume of the region D enclosed by the surfaces z is equals to x square plus 3y square and z is equals to 8 minus x square minus y square. So we are given with the two limits of z in the terms of x and y, like x square plus 3y square and 8 minus x square minus y square. So if we put x is equals to 0 and y is equals to 0, we will get one z value as this z value as 0, and if we put in this x is equals to 0 and y is equals to 0, we'll get z is equals to 8. So by this we get to know that this function, that is z is equals to 8 minus x square minus y square, is the upper limit of z, and lower limit of z is x square plus 3y square. So we got the limits of x square and y square. And now when we'll equate these two functions, that is x square plus 3y square and 8 minus x square minus y square, we'll get a function in terms of x square plus 3y square, that is, let's see here. See, when we'll equate the two functions x square plus 3y square and 8 minus x square minus y square, we'll get 2x square plus 4y square is equals to 8. That is x square plus 2y square is equals to 4. So we'll get two y values, that is plus minus root over 4 minus x square by 2. So we'll get lower limits and upper limits of y. And now if we put y is equals to 0, we'll get the limits of x, that is plus 2 and minus 2. So minus 2 is lower limit and plus 2 is lower limit. So let's try this in the Matlab. Yeah. So first we need to declare the variables which we'll be using throughout the program. So first let's write syms is for declaring the variables like x, y and z. We'll be using these three variables. After that we'll write the lower limits and upper limits each in different variables. Like xa, we'll take a variable and we'll write minus 2, that is lower limit of x, and then semicolon to terminate the line. Then xb is equals to, we'll write 2, that is upper limit of x. And ya is, we got two limits, right? Minus of sqrt 2 minus x square. Sqrt functions return the square root value divided by 2. Then yb we'll write as sqrt 2 minus x square divided by 2. Now for writing the lower limits of z, we'll take za is equals to x square plus 3y square, 3 into y square. And zb is equals to 8 minus x square minus y square. Now for integrating, let us take a variable I in which we will store the integration part, and we'll write three times in int function to integrate 3 times. Okay, so int Then again we'll write int, and inside this int function we'll write 1 plus 0 into z. Then because we just can't simply write 1 because we are integrating with respect to z, so we need to have z in our function for integrating. So z, then za, then zb, and what we'll get, we'll again integrate with phi comma ya comma yb, and again x comma xa comma xb, and then terminate the line. Now for viewing the graph, viewing the solid, we need to use a function that is view solid. Viewsolid.m is a file which should be stored in the folder in which this integral insights.m file is stored. Viewsolid, SOLID. So z comma za comma zb. Here we'll write then phi comma then y lower limit and upper limit, that is ya comma yb comma z comma za comma zb, and then terminate the line. Okay, so let's see the
the one on the bottom, the one above flag. And then duration is instantaneous. Reach is nothing. Okay, so for damage, currently it's doing so dice.
What error we are getting?
1d6. d6
view solid
plus move, which is
we wrote z 2 times, so this will be x. This is x and this is also x. Now we should
stab just adds a +1 at levels from level 2.
We got the graph, that is
so you put that in
solid, how
so
it will look.
You put in 1 and then we'll add 1.
These are the two surfaces, this is the solid.
Yeah. Okay. Like this is just way better than doing it on a TV.
And this is the output we got. Also, we didn't print it int. So for printing int, we need to write disp is the function to print anything, to get the output on the screen. So now if you run, we got as 8 into pi into 2 to the power half, that is root 2. So same we will be getting in this C. 8 into pi into 2 to the power 1 by root. Now let us try second example. See, in second example, it's given find the volume of the region cut from the cylinder x square plus y square is equals to 4 by the plane z is equals to 0 and the plane x plus z is equals to 3. The limits of the integration are z is equals to 0 to z is equals to 3 minus x. We are given, see, z is equals to 0 plane is given, and one plane is given, that is x plus z is equals to 3. So we'll get z is equals to 3 minus x. So these are the lower limits and upper limits of z. And then for x, we already have this equation like x square plus y square is equals to 4. So we got the limits of x as minus root of 4 minus y and plus root of 4 minus y. And if we put x is equals to 0, we get y limits as minus 2 to 2. Now similarly, in the same way we write code for this, but just we need to change the values of lower limits and upper limits. So let's see this in Matlab. See, ya limits are minus 2 and 2. Y limits are minus 2 and 2. Then z limits are no, za is, because the lower limit of z is 0, so we will not write directly 0, we will write 0 plus 0 into x plus 0 into y. Okay. And zb limits we will be writing as 3 minus x minus 0y, 3 minus x minus 0 into y. Okay, and ya is minus 2 to 2. xa is minus sqrt sqrt of
descriptions.
4 minus y square, that is 4 minus y square, and xb will be same sqrt of 4 minus
No, no,
y
if it's
square,
attack, you need to hit the
4
EC.
minus y square. Okay, and
So the attacks is something
here
different for
we need
some.
to change
It's
anything.
like
No,
it's
it's 1 plus 0 into z,
it's different for
z
some.
is zb, then what?
But you can keep the ability score as the
Here,
same. Doesn't affect
actually
anything.
y limits are constant, so we need to put this outside.
Yeah. No, it just shows that you hit the thing on the there, like on that same row, you get +1. That's it. For all for your attack roll and then your damage. And then yeah, this the tick mark for hit to die.
xxb,
Take that
and then here we'll write
and take
y
initiative.
comma ya comma yb.
Take hit to die
And we got to display, then ZZZB. Here we need to
yeah,
change
take
XXXB
initiative.
and then
So you have one
YYYB.
hit die right now. So you
X
use the
comma
hit die, right? So you have
XA comma XB comma
so
Y
zero hit
comma
die, and
YA
hit die is
comma
a
YB.
D8, right?
That's it.
That's what I do.
So let's run this and see.
Yeah, okay. And then yeah, take initiative. And yeah, that'll be just 0. So
See,
no
we got the result as 12 into pi volume, and for the graph, wait, let's close this. Okay, done.
Oh yeah. Oh sorry. Yeah. You should.
We got
It
the
should
graph
be page 14 and 13 for the combat sections of
for
the
this.
Um,
And for this, if we use
13,
view solid 1
14.
or any solid 1, you'll get
Yeah, no,
this.
13, 14, and yeah, just read 13 and 14. 13, 14, 15.
See. Graph. Now let's try. One question. Let's try a question from exercise. Find the volume of the region bounded by the planes x plus y plus 2z is equals to 2 and 2x plus 2y plus z is equals to 4 in the first octant. Okay. So for that, yes. So let's see for the first question. Find the volume of the region bounded by between the planes x plus y plus 2z is equals to 2 and 2x plus 2y plus z is equals to 4 in the first octant. So here we are given the limits of, so we need to find the limits first. So z from this equation, that is 2x plus 2y plus z is equals to 4, we can find the limits of z, that is 4 minus 2x minus 2y. And from here we can write z is equals to 2 minus x minus y whole divided by 2. Now if we put x is equals to 0, y is equals to 0, we'll get to know that this function, that is x plus 2y plus 2z plus is equals to 2, is the lower limit, and this one is the upper limit. So that. And for now finding the y limits, we know that y is equals to 0 because we need to find only in the first octant. So y is equals to 0, and upper limit will be y is equals to 2 minus x. And same, the x is equals to 0 and xb is equals to 2.
Free win, boys.
Now I is equals to triple integral, that is int times 1 plus 0 into z, that is we need to integrate only 1 because we need to find the volume dv. So but we are integrating with respect to z, so we need to have z in the function. So 1 plus 0 into z, za, zb, then again xxxb and yyyb. Then in the next line we are displaying I and view solid 1 for printing the graph. Z, ZA, ZB, like that. Now let us run this code. So we need to write in the sequence like z, za, zb here, then y, then ya, yb, and then x, xa, xb. Okay. So let's run this. Okay, wait. We need to change this thing also, this order also, because we are having y limits in terms of x. So we need to first integrate with respect to y. That is y, ya, then yb. And here it should be comma x, comma xa, comma xb. Okay. And now we should run. Yeah. So see, we got the curve as this. We got the solid as
It
this,
is 11 and shadows.
and it's in the first octant only.
And now
And we got the integral as 2, result as 2. Okay. So like that only we need to do this. That's all for today. Thank you.
'Cause